Hi, everyone, and welcome to Eagle Forum's Capitol Hill Update. My name is Kirsten Hassler, and I'm Eagle Forum's Executive Director.
And I'm Tabitha Walter, Eagle Forum's Political Director. We are nearing the end of the year, and this means that Congress is trying to cram everything they were supposed to pass into the last few weeks of session. Almost everything they are trying to do is Biden's agenda. Some of those provisions were even promised within the first 100 days of his presidency. However, Democrats sabotaged those efforts. Now, Senate Republicans have the opportunity to have the upper hand in negotiations if they play their cards right.
The most important issue and immediate issue at hand right now is funding the government. Congress can never seem to agree on spending matters, so they constantly just kick the can down the road every few months. Current government funding is set to run out on Friday, December 3rd. That is tomorrow. And Republicans have a major negotiation tool: vaccine mandates. Last month, 11 Senate Republicans sent a letter to Senate Leader Chuck Schumer threatening to oppose spending bills that fund Biden's vaccine mandate. The court seems to be backing them up as well. Federal judges in Kentucky and Louisiana halted the mandate in 10 states, and a U.S. district judge in Frankfort, Kentucky, stopped the mandate from going into effect in new government contracts. This gave Republicans the green light to threaten a government shutdown if vaccine mandate funding is in any spending bill. In a statement to Axios, Texas Representative Chip Roy was clear about their unified intentions by saying, quote, "There is leverage immediately in the Senate, and we think that House Republicans ought to be backing up any number of Senate Republicans to use all procedural tools to deny the continuing resolution passage Friday night unless they restrict use of those funds for vaccine mandates," end quote. This is really embarrassing for Democrats, so they might as well walk back their authoritarian stance on vaccine mandates.
Now, next on their list is the debt limit. Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell made a deal with Democrats last month to suspend the debt limit until December. What did lawmakers do in that time frame to offset costs? Nothing. So they found themselves in the same predicament. Senator McConnell promised that he would not suspend the debt limit again, but has recently indicated that he is working on a deal with Senator Schumer. Even former President Donald Trump weighed in, saying that this would be the perfect opportunity to stop Biden's agenda. Senator Schumer has committed to pass the Build Back Better Act as early as December 13th, which is tied to the debt ceiling negotiations. Now, it would be lofty to think Senator McConnell could scrap the entire bill, but he could significantly weaken the blow.
The last piece of legislation the Senate wants to pass before the end of the year is the National Defense Authorization Act. The NDAA has historically been a bipartisan bill. However, Democrats have inserted their own, quote, woke provisions, including drafting women into selective service. A handful of Senate Republicans are on board with this notion of putting every young woman at risk of being put in combat situations. Some senators have said they would offer amendments to strike the language from the bill, but the chances of it passing is really quite bleak. It's even more unlikely that Republican senators will reject the entire NDAA because they are afraid of taking a vote against a national defense spending bill lest they be portrayed as anti-military, even though this bill actually weakens our armed forces. Alabama Representative Mike Rogers has promised to fight to get the language out of the bill once it goes to conference to work out the differences between the House and Senate passed versions. We are really hoping for that outcome.
Eagle Forum will score against the government spending bill, the debt limit increase, and the NDAA as they currently stand. We will also send you alerts to take action on these bills, so please be sure to sign up for our legislative alerts at eagleforum.org so that you can sound the alarm when we need your help. So until then, see you next week.